Welcome back. Now, the city of Johannesburg has hinted at plans to close down all liquor outlets and entertainment venues by 6 p.m. this evening. Yes, all liquor outlets and entertainment venues. Officials say this is to ensure safety during celebrations to usher in the new year. Joining us is the MMC for Public Safety at the city of Johannesburg, Dr Mgcini Tshwaku, who will elaborate a little bit more on this. Doctor, I'm not sure how this will be received, but I have a feeling that there may be a few contestations.
No, that's fine. Good morning, Arabil, and good morning to your viewers. So the circular is out from the SEPs, the South African police. The main target is the Joburg CBD, because that's where you've got, I mean, it's Joburg CBD Central is one of the stations with the highest crime rate, contacting your medals and all of the kind of stuff like that. And also you've got Hillbrow and you've got, the Yeovil. So we're appealing to our people, look, at this, especially on the 31st and 1st, people are dying. Of course, they can really sacrifice even a day, just really to really close on time, say that they must start selling right now and do whatever. And, they can take some of their stuff, maybe have their own private, they can get together from their friends and all of that. So there's that circular that came out. From SEPS, it singles out the the Joburg CBD, but we're appealing to our people. We're extending as a JMPD in the city of Johannesburg. We're appealing to our people, say that, look, can you also maybe in the other areas heed to the call? Because many fights and many criminality happens in those areas. The people are getting killed and all of that. But we're going to enforce the CBD and all those guys. They must know that we're going to come for them. By 6 o'clock, please, can they really close? But okay, in the other areas, it's fine. Look, we're appealing to really them, and they can close on time. So remember, this thing happened during COVID. The crime rate it became very high. And remember, we've been having an inner city operation on like Nomaganjani, Manje Namhlanje, of course, focusing in the city of Johannesburg, but the special focus was in the CBD to clean it up. And there are many clubs there. It's a mammoth. It's a mammoth of clubs. Every area you turn, there's a bottle store, there is a tavern, there's a famous diplomat, where people, when I closed it down, people, they were very, very angry because that's where they have the nice time. So look, the circular, I've sent it out. It's mainly going to be focusing on the CBD, and we call it the Region F1, which is your CBD, your Hillbrow, and the Yeovil. Of course, the other areas, we encourage them, Arabina. So we're really appealing to the people. I don't know what is the outcry. I don't know. So yeah. I'm here to really to be convinced. Someone who just loves so much alcohol that he wants to drink and drive. Because if you drink and drive, we're going to arrest you.
Let me ask it from the retailer's point of view, then, from the entertainment venue's point of view, then, and ask as well to say, oh, that's also lost income, unfortunately, then for them as well.
Look, I understand, there is a, what can I call it, man, language in English. There's the trade-off, at times, we are appealing to people just on the 31st because we've seen that there's a huge spike of people getting murdered and everything. What is wrong for them to really go and get whatever they want to get right now? And they can do these parties in a secured areas, maybe their houses or whatever places that they want to be, But we just want people to try and avoid, these clubs, because we've seen them. People, they get axes in their heads. People are getting, they actually fight there. They stab each other. So last year, when I'm getting that. Our people, they actually complied last year, but they understood what we actually seek to achieve. Hence, if you remember, just go to the archives, there was 0 incident reported at Hillbrow last year. And I think there's minimal in the CBD because all the places of entertainment, they were closed, and the liquor outlets. It's just for this time around because people are going to go crazy because of of the new year, and criminals are out in full force, like out in you don't believe it. How are we are very, very busy. I mean, the spike that is happening. People are very desperate.
Yeah.
They can't get them now in those malls because we're all flooding the area. Then they thought of another new thing now of spiking people, make them stop and then rob them. So criminals, colleagues, are out in full force. We are really encouraging people to get their supplies right now. It's still open up until now 6, especially in the CBD and Joburg.
MMC, how will you enforce this?
Look, we've deployed. We're working with SEPs, by the way, with the Johannesburg, the South African police. They are parading right now, by the way. And then we've deployed the Rear Via unit. We've deployed the infrastructure protection unit, the taxi violence unit. It's all flooded in the CBD. So corner to corner everywhere. We're actually going to be there to enforce, assisting this enforcement with SEPs. And on the regional level, we were in the final operational meeting with our guys to check the state of readiness. So there'll be roadblocks everywhere in Region A, which is your Diepsloot, Alex, your Ivory Park. So there's going to be what is called a moving roadblock. You'll think that the new road there's a roadblock, but you'll find it again after 30 minutes. It's in Modderfontein Road. And then you think that it's there. So we're going to do roving, roadblocks everywhere. EMS has been deployed in the areas of in the entertainment to look at the compliances and all of that. So we've got JMPD on a regional level. In Johannesburg, we've got 7 regions, Region A, B, C, D, up until G. Your G, which is your orange farm. So we've got the units there that will be patrolling. They've divided them into clusters. Also, look, we're going to be enforcing that. Looking at the taverns, looking at the overcrowding and all of that. I know other people are going to be extremely, rude and all of that, but we are up to do the task. We're working with the SEPs, and the issue of the crickets. When you could have called them cricket, the fireworks, the fireworks. So people must handle those with care. JMPD will be looking at those as well. Of course, it's a very difficult thing to really to control.
Yeah, that's definitely one issue we've actually been focusing on as well across the show. Just very finally, then as well, in this, when one considers doing all of this, do you have sufficient resources by way of personnel, by way of, as you've just made note of, JMPD, the police department as well overall, to be able to help in this regard, enforcing all of these regulations today?
Look, we've got, all of us have combined now into one. We've got your provincial police, your regional police, your police force. We've got, the provincial force, you've got the sleuths, you've got the traffic police, you've got those ones that are coming from national as well. You've got the crime prevention wardens that are there. You've got the whole JMPD, all the units. All the events units, the outreach units of JMPD, there are no events really that they need to sit on and check compliances. The outreaches, they're not doing any blitzes and, sensitizing people. So all the people are going to be deployed to really go and enforce this law. So all of us are working together. Even look, the other communities like they've got their private, the security. Yeah. Like in the inner Dale, the high care unit, which has been working closely with JMPD on the issue of the spiking. And then you've got other private securities around the N1 in Maritzburg. In Maritzburg. Look, we've manned up people. There's going to be people, JMPD manned up on the on and the off ramps. So if you don't see them, you guys have my tag, you have my number. You can alert me. So we've deployed everywhere. And finally, maybe that's this one just to really be, just to say it out there, is that there are events which are illegal that have not been approved by the city of Johannesburg, especially the bashes. There are notorious bashes that have been known for people for shooting. I mentioned the one The one that has been trending a lot is the one at Bellevue. Apparently last year, there was a gang fight between the so-called fast guns and the Varados and all those kind of stuff like that. So those kind of bashes are not going to be allowed to really happen because they're going to be closing the street as well. Because before you can close the street, you need to get permission from the GRA and also talk to JMPD. So all those who are going to be conducting illegal events, unfortunately, we'll have to visit you because any disaster happened, it's going to be on my shoulder as a public MMC. People, they don't understand. You know, I'm just sitting here. People, they don't do bylaws and they're infringing bylaws and do whatever they like. And then I have to go to commissions and ask, well, what did I do? You know what I mean? So please, people must need to take care of that. And look, Arabile, another thing is that criminals are out in full force. They're spiking on the road. Please be very vigilant, be very careful. Unfortunately, we just had another incident right now. I just got a call now from the chief of police. One of our JMPD was ambushed in Soweto this morning by some guys, by some thugs as well. So we are looking into that as well. So the criminals are in full force. They are hungry because we've been visible, we've been everywhere. So they're trying all creative ways now to really commit crime. So our people, please be very careful. My number, I've given it out, my number in distress, and the number for JMPD is out there. My number and the JMPD number are all there. Give us a text or share your location, what is happening. We're going to be on a high alert from now till Sunday at least, because there will be events happening and partying that is happening.
MMC, we certainly cannot fault you for at least wanting safety to be the absolute priority then in the metro. So we really appreciate the work you have put forward and the efforts you have put forward as well in this. We hope to get a little bit more detail as well when it comes to that JMPD being ambushed as well in Soweto. Hopefully all are doing okay in that situation. So thank you so much for your time this morning, as well as relaying that message then very clearly. Ultimately, the MMC for Public Safety saying that particularly in the main centers, in the CBD, South Africa today, Johannesburg, should I say today, we'll be looking at getting a closure of liquor outlets as well as entertainment venues by 6 p.m. So please do be aware. The circular on that is also out. So please be aware of that. We'll continue to report on it. That is the MMC for Public Safety for the city of Johannesburg, Mgcini Tshwaku.